I'll be reading 3 poems. This is called Calibri. Poets are supposed to write of the moon and the subway train, but I only want to write of the way your name looks, bold black, in my email when you've sent me a fresh message. I met the way your name looks, bold black, in my email when you sent me a fresh message 8 years ago. We shared, we touched, we stayed together all hours of the night and through the first snowfall. I fell for the way your name looks, bold black, in my email when you sent me a fresh message. It was unrequited, though I was promised intimacy and trust and fun thoughts. And I went to bed every night dreaming of the curves of your descenders, the sweet charm of your finial lines. The way your name looks, bold black, in my email when you sent me a fresh message strung me along, saw other documents, ran away with someone else, kept dangling the weight of your serifs in front of me like a prize. And I tried to spread my love around, I did, to other typefaces. Whoever made my webmail light mode, who made this miracle of contrast and calligraphy, is that who I love? But there is only one thing I see when I close my eyes, and it triggers a web of memories, of words that now have no meaning, of shapes and letters that can't make sounds. This poem is called Hourglass. My teen years were an hourglass, every movie, every song, a grain of sand closer to power. I waited for a bus that never came, I'm not sure I'm done waiting. I walk aimless along the side of the road, toward the rising moon, it will be counting the months now. My teen years were an hourglass, but now it's like my soul is made of glass, and everyone is etching upon it. What if I was dipped in acid? What if I was made of gold? How can I know what is my nature and what has been done to me? What is me, and what is the groaning, churning machine of my drives? What do I need? I need to be a savant. I need to sit and churn butter out of the milk of ivory piano keys. I need to any percent Pokemon Red like I'm winning the Kentucky Derby. I need to win the Kentucky Derby with a horse I made of pine cones. I need to be known for my elaborate paper cuttings 200 years after my death. I need to invent fairy tales. I need to invent cheese. I need to produce the world's most foaming hand soap, or I'll be dusty and deep in a drawer until Judgment Day. This last one is called, To make art that isn't political, I must hear the birds, and in order to hear the birds, I must stop violently underlining the word feckless in this op-ed. I don't want to spend another day lingering in the doorway between my past and future self, when actually I could shoot my way out. There's got to be a way to blow a hole in the concept of our society without hitting the vital organ that is a human being. All I really know about war is life is hard enough without it. Would it change your impression of me if you could see me with a red phone in my hand? Because I can see me buying bananas at the grocery store and thinking of the men who picked them. In my mind, his name is TJ. He likes math puzzles and does them in his head while working overnight. He once shooed away a tarantula with bare hands and open fists. I wish that he was free, but not enough to give up bananas, not enough to call him up and ask him, in his language, who his enemies are. I wouldn't know where to put his answer. Do you put it in the mail, or do you break into a processing plant and sprinkle it in the water supply? Can I keep it in a historical building, or will the ghosts desiccate it into scabs and sulfur, the dust of old books and old bones? Must I erect a building of steel and glass like a display case for these conflicts? And if so, where are we mining the ore, and who is dying there? 3 separate times in my life I've purchased a blank world map and taught myself the tiny lines and the litany of names that should fill those spaces. But when I close my eyes and imagine a better world, it has no lines, and sometimes it's a desert dotted with living lizards in the tombs of ancient kings. Ask me to turn into the wind and wear the world down to sand, TJ. I would do it for you, TJ. If I heard your voice, I couldn't stop myself.